Here it is, guys. 32 teams, 17 weeks in the regular season, and 3 weeks down in the playoffs already. It is Super Bowl Sunday. Let's go. Welcome back to Fourth and Funny, guys. I am your host, Jake Mattis, and man, all right, everybody, here we are. Super Bowl 60 at Levi Stadium. 6:30 tonight is the kickoff, and we've got one hell of a game. We've got a rematch of a heartbreaker of a Super Bowl from a few years back. Quite a few years back at this point. But that interception at the goal line, man, devastating for Seattle. Wonder if they're going to run the ball when they're down inside that 5-yard line. But first off, let me just start by saying thanks for checking in with us here at Fourth and Funny every week throughout the season, guys. I've appreciated it. I've had a ton of fun doing this. We've only got one game left to pick, and let's get into it. We've got Seattle taking on the New England Patriots. Man, this is Seattle's 4th trip to the Super Bowl, while New England is on their 12th visit to the big game. Now, with Seattle, they're not flashy, but they are physical. This defense, they are going to get the job done out on the field. Now, they don't have the big flashy names, and it's not the Legion of Boom, though it could be 2.0. These guys are making a name for themselves as a young defense in the NFL. Now, Offensive Player of the Year, JSN, and a solid run game. Now, Darnold does like to toss the ball around a lot, but they do tend to bring in K9. I almost said RG3. Getting all my letters and numbers mixed up this morning. But they like to bring in K9, and with Zach Charbonnet being out, that's going to be a big workload for him, but he is going to be up for the task for that here in the Super Bowl. And then we've got Sammy D, man, Sam Darnold. He's going to be playing in that stadium where he was a member of the San Francisco 49ers not too long ago. Is he going to see ghosts? Is the memories going to creep in and kind of mess with his mind a little bit? I think he's gotten to that maturity level. He's been around the league enough. He is becoming the new Ryan Fitzpatrick, but taking it to another level. I've got 3 points for Seattle. Their keys to the game, as you may call them. If they can control the clock, keep your offense on the field as long as possible, and keep New England on the bench. Third downs. This is key for their defense. If they can get New England out of rhythm, get them into second and long or third and long, some penalties, a few sacks, get them behind those sticks. Get them playing from behind, and that defense is going to be all right. Now, as far as scoring, 1st to 20, during the regular season, I always like to say it's a race to 30 in the NFL. That seems to be the benchmark, 30 points. I think in this game, it may be a race to 20. If you can get to 20 first, you're going to have a better shot at winning this game. Though we have seen both of these teams make comebacks in the playoffs. Now, over to the New England side of things. Like I said, this is their 12th trip to the big game. New England, new look, same team. I remember watching a lot of dominant New England teams with Brady and Belichick on the sideline. Now we've got Drake May and Mike Vrabel on the sidelines. This still has a very Patriots feel to this team. They're very technical. They're very detailed. Drake May is doing all the right things and even looks like a young Brady. if you have a couple. But they've got a great run pass balance because Drake May will grab that ball down and take off running. Now, will he have those big long runs? I have him on a parlay to score a touchdown in this game. I'm hoping for a short yardage run right there at the goal line. We'll see what happens. Drake May, though he didn't win that MVP trophy, congrats to Matt Stafford on that one, girl dad, and announcing that he's coming back next year. Sean McVay can breathe a sigh of relief. But here we go. Let's talk about the corners, too. Man, they've got Christian Gonzalez. He was rumored to be taken by the two big cornerbacks in this game. Both had been rumored picks by my Lions. Ended up on separate teams. Witherspoon over with the Seahawks, and then you have Gonzalez over with New England. I'm still happy with what we took in those drafts. Other drafts, not so much. But the corners for New England, if they can play tight coverage, if Gonzalez can stay locked up on JSN and hold him down, they might have a chance. Which leads me to my 3 keys for New England this week. New England, turnovers. Win the turnover battle. Your line, your front 4, they've got to get home. They've got to cause problems for Sammy D. He needs to make a few mistakes if you're going to have a chance to win this game. Also, force Seattle to make mistakes. It kind of falls in line with that first one there, turnovers. That's a huge mistake, but also get them to make other small mental errors. Get them jumping off sides. Get them, bait them into a personal foul penalty. Something to get them behind the sticks, to throw them off their game, and then. Much like the clock, you just need to control the pace. Don't go out there and try to win this game in the first and second quarter. This game is going to take all 4 quarters, maybe even more, to win. But control, run your pace. Don't fall victim to playing to what they give you. You have to go out there and find your way. Play your game. And New England could possibly win this game. Then we move into the halftime stuff, man. 13-minute halftime show. Bad Bunny will be performing. We've also got Green Day and Charlie Puth at the top of the show. They'll be opening up. We've also got a few other side little notes here. Quick little notes. No jerseys the color of white have won a Super Bowl in Levi Stadium. Now, there haven't been a ton of Super Bowls there. I understand that. There's been a few. But no white jerseys have ever won a Super Bowl. And New England is wearing their white jerseys today. So we'll see how that shakes out for them. Also, the average football fan consumes 2,400 calories during the big game. What's your spread going to look like? Are we cooking all day like Thanksgiving, getting ready for the game? Are we going to order out? Or are we having everybody just kind of bring a dish, have fun? Me, I like to just have some dips, some chips, a few beers, and we're good to go, man. I'm not really a big wings guy, but if you bring some by, I'll eat them. Then we've also got the time-honored tradition of the commercials at the Super Bowl. These are always a fun treat. Sometimes they get leaked online. They've been teasing them more with smaller TV spots leading up to the Super Bowl. I'm disappointed because it sounds like we're not going to get a Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer or a Doomsday trailer attached to the Super Bowl. But there's going to be plenty of other movie trailers for me to watch, and the products, we'll see. We'll see how they look. I am going to be watching them, and we'll be covering them on the Very Good podcast, which is our longer form content over on Couch Potato Productions YouTube page with Francisco B. The Very Good Podcast drops every Monday at noonish. But that's it, guys. That's the Super Bowl. Are you going to stick around and watch the whole game, the presentation of the trophy, find out who the MVP is? What are your parlays looking? Heads, tails, even money? What are we going with? Now, for my pick on this game, here it is. Seattle, 34. New England, 24. No white jerseys win in Levi Stadium. Case in point, my Lions. Closest we've been to the Super Bowl. We got to get back there, guys. All right. That's been Fourth and Funny, Super Bowl edition. It's a short one, guys. We only have one game to talk about. That's it. One game, a few little fun facts. That's been the season. Who's going to come out on top? I think it's going to be Seattle. But let me know down in the comments. Who do you think is going to win the game? Bonus points if you give a score. This is the first time I've given a score this season. So here we go. This is the season finale of Fourth and Funny. We'll be back coming up closer to the draft, but we are going to take a little vacation break for Fourth and Funny, give that a little bit of a rest. When we get closer to the draft day, we will come back with Fourth and Funny draft day specials. Look out for those on the YouTube channel. Until then, guys, enjoy, eat that food, enjoy the games, watch the commercials, and go, who's this halftime performer? We'll catch you next time. Enjoy the rest of the season, guys.